Hello, everyone. A very good evening to all of you, and welcome once again to the Free Shiksha IELTS daily classes. I welcome all of you first of all, and definitely a very big welcome to the special ones who are joining us for the first time today and they are not aware about these classes. So, this small piece of information is for all of you guys. Guys, we have started, these classes. Actually, we had started these classes in the month of June, back in the month of June, and it has been 2, 3 months now that we have been ongoing with these daily live classes and sometimes bi weekly classes for IELTS exam preparation. And we are back in the month of October now again with the daily classes where we will be focusing on each and every module of the IELTS exam. So, be it reading, writing, speaking, or listening, we will be focusing on each and every subtopic as well. Be it diagram based questions, be it, MCQs or the multiple choice questions, or be it the writing tasks or speaking parts. So, we will be discussing each and everything here in these classes, and these have been specially designed so that whoever is preparing for their IELTS exam in detail and they want some help free of cost, they do not want to pay anything, or they want some online material for practice, then definitely this is the platform for all of you guys. Yes, I would like to remind all of you that please do not forget to register with us with the help of the link which is given in the description below. So, there is a small link highlighted in blue from where you can register, and that will directly take you to our landing page where we have prepared a very nice, beautiful, IELTS calendar with all the topics, with all the subtopics, and you can actually join the classes according to your own weakness areas if you are not willing to join, on a daily purpose because of your own busy schedule. But yes, I would advise all of you to, invite your friends as well, family members, in case they want any help regarding the IELTS exam. This is one of the best platforms because we are going to discuss each and every subtopic each day. In fact, we are discussing sometimes 2 or 3 subtopics as well in one particular day. So each class is beneficial, in its own terms. Sorry about that. So, yes, without any further delay, guys, I would like to start with today's class. But before that, please do not forget to register with us. And also do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel with the same name, which is Shiksha Study Abroad, because we have put a lot of videos in the past as well where we discussed everything about IELTS in detail. And we have started with these classes again for those people who were not able to join us live or who were not able to ask their doubts live, because we always have a doubt clearing session also in the end of every class. So yes, you get to I get to answer all your queries, all your problems live here in the class. So somebody is asking, Ashin is asking, is it free? Is it free? Of course it is absolutely free. So yes, you can see here highlighted in bold, free Shiksha IELTS daily classes. So you do not have to pay anything. In fact, just by registering with the link in the description below, you can also get in touch with our expert counseling team who will be providing you with the free counseling sessions if you want any inquiry, if you want any information about the IELTS exam in detail or any other detail about any other exam as well. So our free counseling team is sitting for that, and you will also get to download the free sample papers which we have uploaded on our landing page. Okay, so there are many benefits, I would say, or I would suggest, out of that registration link which is given below in the description. So please do not forget to register with us. And without any further delay, let's start with today's class. So we are having these classes every weekday. Let me remind you again, Monday to Friday, at the same time, 5 to 6 p.m. So, to be covered, that means what are we going to cover today? So, basically, we are going to learn about diagram based questions, and then we will also focus a little bit on multiple choice questions, which is also known as MCQs in the reading section. Okay, so let me just write it down for all of you so that you do not get confused. So, we are going to cover up the reading module, these 2 questions today. Okay. Let me take you to another slide which says diagram labeling question. So we are going to start with this particular question today. So let's read about it a little bit. What are actually diagram based questions? So if you are required to select words from the text for the answers, you will be told how many words you are allowed to use for each label. Okay, so for example, one word or no more than two words. So this is kind of instructions, these instructions will be given to you before every question type, because instructions are very, very crucial in your reading as well as listening IELTS exam. Because in case it is written there in the instruction, two words to be used for the answer, no more than two words, and you have written three words, then definitely your answer will be wrong. So you have to be very careful, okay? Now, if you use the wrong number of words, your answer will be marked incorrect, even if the information you give is correct. So this particular question includes a list of words with which to label the diagram. The information needed to label it correctly will be in the text, although it may be concealed in synonyms and paraphrasing. Now, the skills, these are the skills, few of the skills which you would be needing in your diagram based questions. So first is interpret a diagram. That means you have to analyze before you actually attempt the question. You have to understand what is the diagram about. Then you will scan for specific information. So you already are aware of this. If you are not, then let me tell you in brief, in summary, that skimming and scanning, these are two terms which you will encounter again and again while your practice session, or maybe if you're taking a tuition from somebody or somebody's mentoring you regarding the IELTS exam, definitely you will hear these two terms again and again. So skimming and scanning, these two terms are very important for your reading and listening paper. Scanning means, highlighting and writing down or underlining your specific information which you actually need for your answer. So scan for specific information. Third skill which you will be needing is identifying synonyms and paraphrasing. So guys, always remember that paraphrasing is something, jumbling up the words or maybe rewriting the words again with another synonym and not the same word which is written in the passage. So every word will be changed, in the question or in the passage. Never the words in the passage or in the question will be same. So always remember that there will be a lot of paraphrasing. So be aware of your vocabulary. Fourth is read in detail for meaning. That means you'll have to read in detail few of the sentences at least, where you will have to read it in explanatory form so that you can actually get to the correct answer. Now, there are a few key tips as well which I would like to discuss. First is diagram labeling questions are not as hard as they may, seem at first. Or if you will apply the step-by-step strategy I will explain below, you should be able to master them. Okay, so these are few of the strategies or tips which I'm going to list down now. Second is don't panic if the diagram looks complicated. It won't be. A diagram is just another way of presenting information, a combination of language and a drawing. So you need no prior knowledge of the subject in order to complete it. Okay. Remember, this is a test of your reading skills, nothing else. So again, just follow the strategy. Third is use any little clues that are present in the diagram to help you understand it. In our diagram, for example, we have some numbers, some text, one completed label, and a heading in the word list box. So each gives you important information about the topic and will be related to the answers in some way. Fourth tip is you may be given a glossary of keywords that could be unfamiliar to you. That means if you find any difficult or scientific or technical word and you think or you feel that the passage is related to the technical concept or some other concept which you're not familiar with, then definitely if there are such difficult words in your paragraph, if they are present there, then a glossary of terms will be provided to you so that you understand the meaning of certain words. Okay, so please do not worry about that. But yes, that doesn't mean that you do not have to brush up your vocabulary. You should have a good level of vocabulary for attempting the IELTS reading paper. Okay. Now, fifth is try to get a general understanding of the diagram before you read the text. Sixth, scan for keywords in the text to locate the paragraph with the answer and then read in detail to identify the words or words needed for the label. Seventh is the information in the text that contains the answers will very likely include synonyms. So be on the outlook for them. That means do have a check on them. Eighth is if you're struggling with a particular label, move on. Grab the easiest marks and come back to relook at the others later if there's time left at the end. Next is make an educated guess if you have to, rather than leaving the answer blank, because there is no negative marking for writing the wrong answer if you know that, right? So in IELTS, we do not have any negative marking regarding that. So definitely no point of leaving any blank. Please fill all the blanks if you do not know any word, or even if you do not know the answer to any question, right? Then definitely just make a guess and move on. Now, next is the strategy. So, what are few of the strategies which you should apply for getting a higher band or maybe getting a good score in these kind of questions? That is diagram label questions. So, strategy number one, read the instructions carefully. So, I've already told you there will be certain, number of words or number of numbers which you will have to use. They will be given in the instructions. So, please do not ignore that. Second is briefly look at the diagram and try to get a general understanding of what it's showing. Now, third is scan the text for keywords. This will identify where the answers are located. Fourth is read the relevant section of text in detail to find each answer. And fifth strategy is fill in the answer sheet and check your spelling. Now here is a sample paragraph which I have listed down for all of you, and there is a diagram sample question of diagram based question as well. I have also provided you with the answers in case you want to cross check later on when you're practicing by yourself, so you can do that. Next, we come to multiple choice questions. So, what are multiple choice questions in the reading section? Let's read about it. Multiple choice questions appear regularly in both the academic and the general IELTS reading tests. They are fairly simple to complete, but it's easy to get tricked into picking the wrong answer. Okay, so you have to be really very careful. Now, what is the task about? You will be asked to read the first half of the sentence, a statement, or a question about the text. Choose the most appropriate sentence ending, response, or answer from a choice of a number of options, that is usually four. So, total of 4 to 5 options will be given to you. And how many answers do you actually have to pick up in the multiple choice questions? That will also be provided to you. Only one correct answer, although several could appear to be right ones on the first reading, so be aware. Okay. Now, again, we have a certain strategy for answering multiple choice questions as well. And guys, this is just a small reminder to all of you who are trying to appear for your IELTS exam, especially for the reading, paper. If you find it difficult, then let me tell you, in every topic or in every module of the IELTS exam, that is reading, writing, listening, and speaking, all the subtopics or all the kinds of questions, okay, sub questions, they all have a different format and different approach, as well as they all have a different strategy and tip as well. So please be aware that when you're solving a certain question, you should be aware of its strategies and the tips which have to be applied for that particular question so that you get the correct answer in one go. Now here we come back to the PPT and let's discuss the strategy for MCQs question now. So first is read the questions. Second, skim read the text. I've already told you how important skimming and scanning is. Identify the keywords, think about meaning, predict the correct answer, read the text again, deciding between similar answers, and move on. So the seventh point here, the seventh strategy is very important because many of the IELTS candidates in reading paper, they get confused in the MCQs question between 2 to 3, options or pointers, like the A pointer or the option A can also be the correct answer. You might feel like that, and then option B or C also might look like the correct answer. So here you have to apply the elimination method. Now, what is elimination process? That also I have explained in my previous classes. So please go back to the registration link or please subscribe to our YouTube channel where we have explained the multiple choice questions in detail. And again, we are doing that. But again, if you want to know more about elimination method, please refer to our previous videos. Now, here are the tips. So read the questions, as I have already told you what the questions will be like, or after actually before appearing or attempting the question, you should actually read the questions in detail. Second is skim read the text. So skimming is just glancing over the paper and seeing what kinds of questions are there. Third is identify the keywords. Of course, identifying keywords is one of the important tips, because you need to know your focused important words. What do you need actually for the answer? Fourth is think about the meaning. So before attempting or before clicking on any correct option, or before in fact writing any correct option for MCQ's question, you should actually read all the pointers and then come to the conclusion. Now, fifth is predict the correct answer. So before actually making the right choice or writing the correct answer, please, predict the answer by yourself beforehand, because that will help you to actually come to the right answer quickly. Sixth is read again. So just to cross check your answer, whether you're writing it correctly or not, you need to cross check, and for that you need to read it again. Seventh is deciding between similar answers. So again, I have just now told you what is an elimination method and how you can actually apply it, right? Eighth is move on. So in case you're stuck somewhere and you are just wasting your time on one question for a very lengthy span of time, then definitely that's not worth it. And as you know that IELTS reading or IELTS listening, both are very time restricted papers, right? Even your writing paper. So you need to be very much aware of your options and your time management, how much time to give to each of the questions. So yes, these were the strategies. Now we have the key tips. So again, the key tips also look the same, so you can read it on your own. Here is the sample question. It's the passage first and then the question. So instructions like this: choose the correct letter A, B, C or D. So like this, something like this will be given to you in the instructions, and then there will be a question, there will be 4 options, and I have also given the answer with the explanation. So in case you want to refer back to the question, how does actually MCQs in reading paper IELTS look like, you can always come back and rewatch it. So there are 2 questions which I have given to you. So yes. So guys, this was all from my side. Now, if you have any queries, please you can put it down on the comment section right now. Or if you do not have any questions right now, it's all clear for today's class, then definitely you can rewatch our previous videos as well. And then in case you come up with any question, you can put it down on the comment section, because we regularly answer our candidates' questions. We do not leave them unanswered. So definitely you can do that. And just a small reminder again, that please do not forget to get in touch with our expert counseling team, who is willing to give you free counseling if you have any questions regarding IELTS exam. The counseling sessions are always absolutely free. These sessions which we are giving on YouTube and uploading the videos after live sessions, these are also free. So we are arranging or managing these classes in such a sense that you get the benefit as much as you can out of it. So definitely this is one of the best platforms I would suggest. So please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel with the same name, Shiksha Study Abroad, and also do not forget to register with us. Okay. So guys, thank you so much for your time, whoever is watching us live, and definitely we'll get back to you with another subtopic tomorrow from the same module reading section, and we will look at it in detail. Okay, and in the same way, we are going to finish each and every module in detail. So right now we have started with reading. We will also proceed with listening, writing, and we'll end the classes with speaking sessions. So definitely everything will be covered here. So please join us live every day, Monday to Friday, 5 to 6 p.m. Thank you so much, guys, for your time, and I shall see you tomorrow at the same time. Thank you. Bye-bye.